Hey, what's up guys? This is Anthony from AnthonysCustoms, and for this video, we are going to talk about Transformers: The Last Knight. So, I don't know, some of you might like these Transformers movies, some of you might hate them. I know they're met with very, very diverse reactions. Most people would argue that they're not great films. I think most people, even the ones that enjoy them, I enjoy them mostly, but I would definitely agree with you guys, those that don't like them, that they have a lot lacking, let's put it that way. But I know a lot of you are Transformers fans, and you're going to watch it anyway. Whether you think it's going to be good or not, you're going to watch it. So let's talk about it. Let's see what's up. You guys know a lot more about Transformers than I do, fictionally speaking. I know a lot about Beast Wars. I don't know that much about the other parts of the universe. I mean, G1 didn't have the deepest plot. I watched G1 back a long time ago. I don't remember much of it, and I definitely haven't read the comics or things. So you guys can fill me in on some things, hopefully, that this makes me think about. But I do want to talk about the trailer, and you guys can talk about that with me too in the comment section below. So, general gist of this trailer is Transformers are fighting with humans, and then of course there will be Transformers fighting other Transformers. And there's something in space coming toward Earth. That's it. I mean, plot-wise, we don't know much, but that's it. So we're going to get to those. We're going to talk about a few things, and then we'll talk about it in the comment section below. Best way to talk about a trailer, I think, is to talk about the characters, and that kind of reveals what's going on with each character, and it kind of gives us an idea of what's happening in the movie. So we see Optimus just kind of floating in space, very dormant looking. Looks like maybe his spark has been extinguished. He looks kind of beat up, doesn't look good. Looks very dead, just floating in space. And then as the trailer progresses, we see Optimus all lit up again. His eyes are blue, he looks normal, looks good, he's coming back to Earth maybe to help the people. Then, a little bit later, we see Optimus with purple eyes. And that indicates to me that he's got something wrong with him. Maybe he's a bad guy now. That generally, like when Optimus goes bad in the various story arcs, there's a lot of purple involved usually. Megatron's got a lot of purple involved in him, so I'm thinking something's up with Optimus and he's a bad guy now. And then we kind of see that a little bit as we go on, and he says, I apologize, or I'm sorry for this, or he apologizes in some way. He regrets what's going on, but right after he says that, it cuts to a scene of him, purple eyes, big sword thing, potentially murdering Bumblebee.
Forgive me.
Now, I'm not sure that that's going to actually happen in the film. As they show Bumblebee, they also show Mark Wahlberg's character, and he's like right next to Bumblebee. And then when they show Optimus swing down, Mark Wahlberg's character isn't that close to where the blade goes. So I'm thinking maybe he doesn't actually stab B, which would be probably likely the case. I doubt they're going to have him murder Bumblebee, especially since I guess Bumblebee's getting a spin-off movie. Probably not best to kill the character off first, but who knows? It's possible. So, what's up with Optimus? What do you guys think is happening? We don't know any more than those little bits. Is he coming back as a bad guy? Is it like a Nemesis Prime type of situation? What do you guys think? I think it looks kind of cool. It presents some nice opportunities for some storytelling, but who knows? It is still a Michael Bay film, so it could be as shallow as it could possibly be and not be good storytelling at all, or it could be great. Who knows? We do see Megatron. I do believe that's Megatron. They showed his face a long time ago, and this guy, though it's very hard to see because he's kind of in the distance and then kind of in a very motion-y scene. That's a great way of wording that. Anyway, it looks like Megatron, and he looks like a total badass. Movie 1, Megatron, pretty much a badass. Then forward, not so much. Megatron's a bit, not the best character, I have to say. He's been a little disappointing throughout the franchise. So now it's very nice to see that he's back, and he's potentially a full-powered badass Megatron. He's got this big-ass sword, which I don't think Megatron's had a sword before. Has he? Is that something I don't know about? You guys can let me know about that. But it looks awesome, and assuming that is Megatron, I could be way off. It could be somebody else, but I think it's him. I'm very excited for that. If that is Megatron, we're going to get finally going to get a really nice Megatron versus Optimus fight. That's what I would really like to see. Who knows if that's going to happen based on what we've seen in the trailer, but I'm hoping that's what happens. You guys can let me know your thoughts on that. We do, of course, have Bumblebee. And in that scene where he is fighting Optimus, we do see Optimus tear some parts of him off. Looks like mostly cosmetic parts. So, like I said, maybe Optimus isn't going to kill him. but he is in the movie. He's going to be the main like audience type character. Obviously, we have to relate to somebody consistently. It's going to be him as far as the Transformers go. But that's all we really know. He's going to do some fighting. He's going to fight Optimus, and that's about it. We do have the two human main characters at this point. We have Mark Wahlberg, who I can't... It's Cade? Is it Cade something? I can't think of his name anymore, but who really cares? Mark Wahlberg's character, and then we have Josh Duhamel's character, whose name is Lennox, I think. And they have the same roles as before. They're going to be like the driving human characters. We have a new hot chick, because Michael Bay movies need hot chicks. And then we see this other girl who may or may not be a main character, but she's like the defiant young person who's hopeful and optimistic. So that looks like a decent cast. It looks okay. Definitely better cast, I think, than the last one with the whole statutory rape situation between the daughter and her boyfriend, and that was just super awkward. And I don't think they're going to do that again. I think they've learned their lesson, I hope. But so far the casting looks good. I know Stanley Tucci's going to be in the film. Don't know how much, but he's in it, so that's good. And then, like I said, I think Anthony Hopkins. So you can't go wrong with Anthony Hopkins. So that's a good thing. So we see a lot of good stuff. Now, we do see some interesting things that aren't necessarily clear what they are. We see this big maybe planet. It's like a center of a thing, and then lots of exploded parts of... It looks like a broken up planet. So maybe Cybertron? I don't know. I know there's been something like that in the past in the Transformers universe. Was that Cybertron? I don't know. You guys that are Transformer buffs, you can tell me. Let me know, because I'm not an expert on Transformers fiction. I'm not. I can't research every single fiction that there is. So what is that, though? It doesn't necessarily look like a planet, though. It doesn't look like what I would picture Cybertron to be, but maybe it is. And then earlier in the trailer, they do show what looks like maybe Cybertron, but a vibrant Cybertron that still seems to be functional. So I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on there. It's kind of interesting. And if it is Cybertron, why is it coming to Earth? Who knows? It's gonna, like I said, this story, we don't know much about the story, so it's very, very interesting to see where this is going to go. They have a great opportunity to make the Transformers movies good. And so far, the plots have been getting weaker and weaker. This could maybe start a new branch, a new good branch, hopefully. We get to see this scene where it's kind of like old-timey. We see some like knights and things, and then we see a dragon transformer. I don't recognize that as a particular transformer. It might just be like an early one, like a generic non-named transformer. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because it doesn't look, unless they just change the aesthetic, which is very possible. It doesn't look like any of the named characters I'm familiar with, like Swoop. It might be just like a flashback to explain some plot thing. We don't know. We don't know anything yet, really. So if you guys have any ideas, I'm happy to hear them. That'll be cool. And then they do show another transformer that looks very generic, very neutral in the face, not a whole lot of expression. So I'm thinking he's not going to be a named character, just plot device, basically. So we'll see about that. Could be somebody, but I don't think it's going to be. And then we see a sports car. Obviously, there's going to be sports cars and other characters. Could have been Hot Rod. I'm not sure. We don't see much of it, but it'd be nice to have Hot Rod in the movie, so I'm kind of hoping that's the case. So that's basically it. We didn't see much to talk about, really, just those few things, but I want to know what you guys think. Where do you want to see this movie go? Don't say you want it to be G1. It's not going to be G1 no matter what. I get that. Draw that line. It's separate. Like it for what it is or don't, but it is what it is. So where do you guys want to see it go? If you are a fan. If you're not a fan, then you don't have to say you hate it. That's okay. We get it. But I'd like to see, like I said, I really want to have that classic Optimus versus Megatron scenario. Make Optimus go bad or whatever, fine, but bring him back around. Let's have that fight. Let's see how that plays out. We haven't had that really yet. Even in the first movie, Optimus didn't even fight Megatron effectively. Sam did it. So I'd like to see where this goes. Let me know what you guys think about it. I'd like to discuss it in the comment section below, because I'd like to learn a little bit more about the fiction too, and I just can't research all of it. There's just too much. So you guys can help. So that's it. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, guys. I have new videos up every single day, and if you already are subscribed, make sure you click that bell thing next to the subscription button. That'll let you turn on notifications. That'll make sure you're subscribed and make sure that you're seeing the videos that are available. For some reason, it's not working for some people. If they don't do that, it's some new system YouTube put in. I don't know why it's like that, but go ahead and do that, and it'll help you out. It'll help me out. Everybody will be happy. Click the thumbs up button if you like the video. It lets me know that you guys like these videos. It lets YouTube know that you guys like these videos. So that helps me, which in turn helps you. Everybody wins. So do those things. Let me know what you think about the trailer and about the movie in general in the comment section below. We'll talk about that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.